Hey collective, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a pick a card on what does your future self want you to know right now. What messages would like to come through for you. But before we get into any of that, I would genuinely like to say thank you for all of the likes, the comments, the shares, the donations, booking a reading here. It is all greatly appreciated, and thank you so much for being here. As well, today we have a beautiful sponsor, which is going to be Otter Spirit. And if you don't know anything about Otter Spirit is a gemstone company here that literally makes authentic gemstones, and I literally love rocking their gems because it always feels so unique. And then each bead that they use is carefully handpicked, and each crystal bracelet tells its own story. And of course, they don't just have crystal bracelets on their website. I'll have a little bit of something here so that you can see and take a gander. I actually have all of that information in the description box, but each box here comes looking just like this, which is so beautiful. And it says here, each gemstone tells a unique story. Now it's time to write yours. It will come with this, which is like a citrine. This one is citrine. But the little crystal cards let you know about the crystal, like zodiac signs that they align with, chakras, intentions here, ways to care for your crystals. It also comes with a little satchel bag to put it in. It's a very beautiful package, genuinely. Also, each crystal, or really more than 80% of their gemstones, are ranked grade AAA or superior. Okay, no gem falls below grade A, and it can definitely vouch because I believe this amethyst here is grade AAA. This citrine is AA. Okay, they do have smalls as well. This is lapis lazuli. Then they have pearls here, and this is labradorite. This is celestite here. So they do genuinely have quite a lot of crystals, okay? And they do add more crystals to their website over time. So it's a beautiful energy. Also, each crystal goes through like a rigorous testing, more like a Mohs hardness test, heat resistance assessment, scratch testing, color inspection. So they really do care, in terms of the energy for their crystals. Also, what makes Otter Spirit so genuinely special, in my opinion, they donate $1 per bracelet to protect sea otters here. And it's just a beautiful energy, and I love how they can give back to the world with what they do get. So, yeah, I also do have a discount code, which is going to be in the description box. Okay, so check that out. I also put it here on the screen. Okay. So thank you, Otter Spirit, for sponsoring today's video. We're going to go ahead and go right into the energy. So for pile number 1, we have the first step is taken. You have asked for help, as well as this Sardonyx crystal. Very beautiful energy. Y'all, I rock Outer Spirits crystals like every day. And I mean, the energy feels so beautiful. Like it's almost tailor-made just for me. Okay. So I really do suggest like tapping into it, looking into it, at least having one bracelet, as an energy. But pile number 2, we have This Is the Perfect Time, as well as this Dragon's Blood crystal. Pile number 3 is going to be You Came to Serve, as well as this beautiful, I want to say teardrop amethyst, but it's really just an amethyst in the shape of a teardrop. It's so see-through too, like it's so clear. Okay, that's pile 3 for what does your future self want you to know. And then for pile number 4, we have Your Life Plan is Unfolding as It Should, as well as this star Garnet. Do excuse anything you may hear in the background, you all. Truly do apologize for that. delightful energy. And of course, timestamps will be here on the screen, as well as information about the decks used, as well as information for if you are wanting to book a reading with me. And of course, definitely, as always, take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else here. Okay, my readings are definitely timeless, so whenever this has come around for you, there could definitely be a message here. Okay, and of course, you can definitely choose more than one. And dear beautiful soul, I will see you at your pile or piles. Hey, pile number one, if you have chosen this first step is taken, you have asked for help, card number one, or this Sardonyx crystal here, then this will be your reading for what does your future self want you to know right now. What messages would like to come through. I definitely do have channeled messages written down over here to the side, and we will be getting into that energy. And I also will be going into the book so that I can see what other insight we may get from your future self to you based on this card itself. But before we get into any of that, I'm going to go ahead and see what we can get from this energy here. I have felt the energy of layers, pile number one. Now I'm hearing that you may be traversing different layers, maybe layers of reality. I'm hearing your future self say something about cleansing with smoke or a bath, something that involves the art of cleansing. In some way here, pile number one, you have taken the first step within an energy here, okay? Whether this is you asking for help or this is you starting something for the very first time, stepping outside your comfort zone, there's something that you've done here for the first step. Like an initiation energy has been taking place here, is what I'm hearing. Now I'm hearing you've grown. There's an essence here of you embracing what's to come in as well, pile number one. Because there's a lot. There's a lot. And I mean, it feels like you're about to embrace the sun, pile number one. Imbue yourself within these magical energies here. This could also be the energy of you, maybe even, because it's crazy, I actually saw this as a comment. Someone said that they don't pray, they manifest as an energy. So it was more of a, I know this is going to come in, you know. But definitely, whatever floats your boat here, you may pray, you may skip the pray part, go straight to manifesting. But I do feel that here. It's almost like you're allowing for help to come towards you here as well. You're open to receive is what I'm hearing, okay? Some of you may be bakers here as well, because I was referring to layers. I'm getting layers of cake. Maybe some of you are landscaping. I don't know why I'm being drawn to this, but it gives an energy of someone that works within the yard quite often, maybe within the garden as well. And I'm recording this during the time of harvest season, but my readings are timeless. But something about you receiving a harvest soon, okay? And I'm being drawn to, you have planted seeds in such beautiful soil, pile number one. Okay, you set intentions in the right places as well. And it's growing here, okay? I feel as though your future self has indulged within these fruits that you're about to harvest. And it's interesting because I feel like even at the time that you're coming across this reading, I really feel like your future self is like really wanting to speak with you, okay? You may have been feeling a connection with your higher self as well, pile number one. I was also drawn to the energy of an unwritten fate, okay? Some of you here have an unwritten fate, almost like there isn't really a fated energy within your destiny. Almost like the main just energy that your future self came through with was that you are actively creating your fate through every decision that you make. Okay. Um, you almost are the void, the um, anomaly within the energy of fate itself. So maybe even what I'm getting is that when you go around other people, when you put yourself in certain positions, you have the chance to create something impossible here. Okay. You change the fate of others as well, is kind of what I'm getting through just your input, your energy alone. So I feel as though also you've connected with a very high vibrational light here. Okay, this could be an ascendant master, this can be an archangel, a seraphim, but there really is a higher form of intelligence, is what I'm getting here as well. This could be a galactic organization, galactic civilization here. This help that's coming in is very prominent to you, is what I'm hearing from your future self. And I almost want to say fire self. So you're very fire, pound number one. Okay. Um, Maybe there's an instance of, just as an analogy, gasoline being poured on your fire. Okay. Something about you about to like burn even brighter. Okay. This is something that your future self wants you to know. So let's get into it. And it's funny too because whenever I hear Sardonyx, I think about Steven's Universe. Beautiful show. Definitely, if you don't know about it, tap into it. It's really a crystal show. It's really fun. And Sardonyx just reminds me of that energy. But let's go ahead and look and see what this Healing Spirits card has to say for you, because that's the oracle that we're in today. That was your starting card. So it says, it's on page 28. So 28 may be a significant number. So many people don't know how to ask for help, or have never even considered asking healing spirits for assistance when they are feeling low. But it is the easiest thing to do. Simply say, "Please, Spirit, will you help me?" Spirit helpers and helpers will soon be in your energy and working to lift you up again. Take a moment each day to feel their healing energy in your life and allow yourself to be balanced and regenerated by their healing balm. It is also important that you learn to give thanks when you do this practice. If you ask from the heart, it shall be given. So that is cute. I feel like you've actually done something here, Pound Number One, that's called in support into your energy. Like in your present moment, and your future self is almost, what I'm hearing is proud of this energy, which is so cute. Let's tap into it. I want to look into these channeled messages. Excuse me. Here we are for you, Pound Number One. I also found it kind of ironic too, because we have your angel numbers 4870125 as well as 444. I actually saw 444 and 456 prior to your reading, so that could be significant within your energy. Okay, you may have been just seeing those angel numbers. And I also do get the vibe that looking some of these up is significant. Oh, do give me a moment. Ooh, look at that. 222. That could be significant. Also, allergies or allergy season could be significant as well. Excuse me. Okay, there is a quote here as well. It says, "Discipline can hurt, but regret is more painful." Okay, so some of you may have had regrets within something, or you're finding yourself having more discipline rather than just regretting. Let's look into it. I want to look into this 487 angel number. Okay, angel number 487 is an auspicious sign of manifesting prosperity, achieving success, positive progress, and spiritual advancement. You have the abilities to manifest all that you require here, pile number one, and that you desire into your life. Be grateful for your blessings and remember to share your good fortune with others. 487 may also indicate that you have learned how to balance your spiritual life and practices, which we did bring up, and or a spiritually based career or profession with the material, monetary, and physical worlds, and this will see an increase to the flow of material abundance in your life, as well as great inner peace and joy. The important spiritual work you have been doing has ensured that your material wants and needs will be met. Keep in mind, I feel like this is coming from your future self, and your endeavors will reap both personal and financial rewards in your life. With this increase to your prosperity, be mindful that the more you have to share with others. I'm definitely being drawn to also your responsibility. Okay, I feel like this is also improving here in many different aspects and levels. It also says to look within. Every time you look deep into yourself, you find incredibly beautiful treasures within you. You definitely have treasures, pile number one. Whether this is certain mindsets that you've acquired over time, gifts, physical things, I feel like you have a lot of treasures, okay? Funny. They literally made it seem like that was the only one that wanted to come through, which is crazy. But definitely, if you feel called, look into 0125 and 444. But let's get into it. Pile number one. The first channel message I have written down for you from your future self is the journey, not the destination, which is always a good reminder here, okay? So you may even have been focused on like the destination more so than the journey. There's something about the will of the heart, certain secrets being revealed within your energy as well, sitting in the back seat. And it's making me think that your future self, source, is going to be taking the wheel within your life here. Maybe that's also part of the help that's coming in. I also have here, take it day by day. Some form of seaweed or sea moss could be significant. That could even be something that they may want you to take daily or day by day as an energy. But I feel like there is an essence of your future self wanting you to almost have more compassion for yourself, maybe even for the things that you've done, opened up to, surrendered to as well. And then I also have here, pressure makes diamonds. Amazon Prime could be significant, or some form of streaming platform. I also have here Volkswagen. Okay. You may have a Volkswagen. And also remember coming across a reel or a short that was displaying the capabilities of one of Volkswagen's newest models and how it almost shared the same capabilities of a Tesla where it had automated driving. That may be significant, okay? Some of you may have came across that same short, but safety in general could be significant here, okay? I feel like your future self wants you to know that you are safe, you are protected. Some of you are soon going to be in a commercial or on TV, maybe even on the news, or you have been recently, or just in general in your life. Something about a slingshot as well as a V8 engine. Something about new music. Maybe you're going to be creating new music, or maybe this is something that your future self is wanting you to delve into. New music, step out your comfort zone, maybe just, hit random plays, I don't even know what I'm getting at. I have your following your heart to match your future self's energy. Sight and hearing are only two ways to perceive the world, so that could be significant. Maybe there's emphasis on you opening up your energy to utilizing more of your senses here. Pile number one. Being gifted. So you could be being gifted something here very soon. Chain events are significant. Focusing on renewing or calling back your power, as well as reaching milestones and setting new heights. A lot of good futuristic energy I feel like is also present here. Some of you are planning your future, maybe with like vision boards, things like that. So let's get into it. I actually have 2 decks already out that have drawn my attention. We're gonna go into this first one here. I actually don't know how long these readings are going to be, but I'm definitely just gonna be going with the flow. So let's go ahead and see what we can get from your future self to you, pile number 1. What messages would like to come through within this energy? I'm also feeling the vibe of you opening up or gaining access to different like realms. And it's funny because I already brought up layers of reality, just different dimensions in general. You could be traversing through these things here. Your future self also has such a higher perspective over some type of situation that you may be experiencing right now. It's very interesting. What message would like to come through from your future self? Thank you. We have determination. Definitely. You definitely have a fire within your energy, okay? Like a motive, a willpower here, and we did channel will of the heart. There's an energy here of you being very determined, maybe even to accomplish something here. We have treading carefully. Okay. There could be almost like a lot of energy around you right now, pile number 1. And there's a lot of determination within your energy to continue to move forward. I love that. Oh my God, stop. I said there's a lot of fire in your energy. We have clinging like fire. Something about trailblazing. And it literally says fire above, fire below. So fire is everywhere. A wildfire. Something about your energy is like, I'm hearing needing form. More so like, focus, like determination. Some type of flame needs to be aimed in a certain direction. I don't know what I'm getting. This is so interesting. After completion, card number 63. What is it that your future self wants you to know? And it's funny because me even saying I don't know what I'm getting, it makes me think that some of you don't know what gifts are about to come in towards your energy. Something is like a mystery a little bit here. We have gathering together. This is what I'm talking about. I feel this energy that your future self wants you to know that things are gathering up around you. I'm hearing momentum is building. Something is to come definitely within your energy after completion. What's this card here? Affluence. And this is a card of great prosperity. Even you having affluence here. It even speaks on when you do receive this energy, whatever this gift may be sure not to let this get to your head, you know? And I've actually spoken about this card quite often on the channel, but if I have to, I'll go back into it. But I felt the energy of not having to actually read into these cards. Literally, I was told that prior. But you definitely do have some great energy coming in. And I'm hearing I've been waiting for this, which is interesting. There could be something that you've been waiting for. Pushing upward. I'm really getting a lot of tenacity, a lot of determination. Like something is about to sprout or bloom. Really sprout within your energy. Bottom of the deck, we have retreat here. Interesting. It's making me think of a retreat, like a good retreat. We have 33 as a number as well. Let's see. Okay, the telling me to go into my own oracle. These messages may actually be pretty quick, not gonna lie. There's confirmation on smoke or some type of cleansing. And you're definitely gathering energy here. I feel like this is for some major project. What does your future self want you to know at this time, pile number 1? What does your future self want you to know? Thank you. Okay, we have achieving victory. Continue the hard work. It will be worthwhile. Lovely. Your future self is genuinely wanting to continue you to move forward. We have authenticity and acceptance will allow you to move past the blockages. So there is an energy of you being authentic, you accepting certain things, going with the flow. Thank you. I really did feel this energy, which is crazy. It says a phoenix rising is in effect. Be patient with yourself. Things are being rebirthed. It's almost as if as I am reading this energy, things are changing around you. Okay. Like I feel this mysterious molding energy. Okay. Like almost as if you're in some form of cocoon state where your energy is just morphing. It's goo, you know? It's quite interesting. But there's a lot of determination within your energy to almost transform, evolve. We have, is your cup filled enough to fill another's cup? Understand yourself. So this could be an energy because we did see retreat. So some of you also are being called to focus on you. Really get your energy to a point where you feel that you are peak. Okay, fill your cup up before you fill another's. Look deep into your energy, and I feel like we already spoke about you delving within yourself to find your treasures. So definitely that may be significant here because you already are coming into a lot of influence even. We do have gaining information, which is making me think of this gathering together. You are gaining information right now, almost like you're a very important sponge of information. Smoke something. What was I saying? Cleanse something. Environmental cleanse. Herbs. Smudging here. Definitely significant. And we also do have the 144,000, which you could be considered as a part of here. You could have been seeing 144 quite often. Something about you being a light worker here as well. I'm also getting the message that light workers are evolving. There's going to be a change within your energy, or in specific, light workers are going to be gaining information that's very specific to them. Look, through Stargate portals. Interesting. You may be finding yourself working or looking up at the stars. Okay, stargazing. I feel like a lot of the stars are talking with you as well, even depicted here within this card. You're very open to and receptive to information. Even with the energy of traversing layers, you've been traveling through portals of energy. We have entrepreneur here. Bottom of the deck, become the greatest version of who you want to be today. What is it that your future self wants you to know? I actually felt this energy, not gonna lie. I felt the energy of Isis priestess. Priestesses that are working with Isis energy, okay? Something about that is significant, but definitely within this pile here for you, you have a lot of ancient Egyptian ancestors and great connections to gods and goddesses of Kemet. That could also be why these Stargate portals are very much so open to you. And you're really gaining information through that. What did I say about you undergoing like a transformation right now? We also have godhood / power. So you're really tapping into a lot of energy. Even when it comes to your future self already being within this here. Let's see. Let's get it. See what comes through. What messages would like to come to my pile number ones from their future selves? What messages would like to come through? Okay, thank you. We have balance with the Two of Painting. Really the Two of Cups as an energy. And it kind of reminds me of someone supporting another as well. I feel like you're going to be receiving genuine support, maybe from a very big figure is what I'm hearing. Look at this. We have Child of Painting. This is good times. Good energy is definitely present. Yeah, we have Angel of Science here as well. I'm hearing there's a sense of developing a new sense of humor. We have the Ten of Science, which is the Ten of Swords. Then we have the Nine of Swords with the Despair, goodness. Now we have Musing here. Something about your energy genuinely becomes an inspiration due to the things that you've been through here. Exuberance here. Exuberance is beauty. I'm also seeing your energy undergo like a big shift, maybe even after you've experienced something where you've had to push through, you know? Very interesting here. Like, it almost feels a little bit, not necessarily difficult within the energy, but it feels like there's going to be a big change that moves you into a space of feeling very exuberant, pile number one. These are things that your future self wants you to know. And I feel like also if you are feeling as though you're having to push through something, I feel like this is not really a test of your will, but again, an initiation into what's meant for you. Let's get these final cards. Thank you. See what else your future self want you to know. We have Gaia Gateway Activation, Learning Experiences, Wisdom Transmission, which is more on that gaining information here, and Earth Intelligence. Interesting. And it's funny because I was feeling rainbows were significant. I'm getting confirmation here. So your chakras could also be evolving here. Interesting. You could be undergoing strong experiences of having to learn something new, or like whatever this is. I feel like it's changing your character, pile number one, and your future self is almost like in a space of happiness, joy, exuberance, almost because they've went through and overcome what you may be currently experiencing. Okay, and it's like they want you to embody this determination that is going to get you to that space that your future self is sitting in, where there's a lot of affluence here, there's a lot of prosperity, abundance, stability, intelligence, even knowing. And I'm also being drawn to how you may have certain beings of light that are opening up Stargate portals for you to experience some form of victory or completion within your energy, some form of balance. Let's see what we have here. Temple of Truth. It's funny how this comes through after what I was just saying. We have throat chakra, authenticity, which is definitely here, as well as self-expression. Interesting. Don't hold back when it comes to expressing how you feel about a certain energy. Okay, of course, there's a time and a place, but there's something about you mastering your emotions, mastering your human capabilities. And it's funny because we have serious star blessings with yes, proceed, be seen, and push through. Beautiful energy for the last bit here, because we've already been talking about how you're already pushing through. You're literally pushing through to blessings, okay? And this is what your future self wants you to know. Like, continue to do what you've been doing, all right? Be seen. Proceed with determination, okay? Because any form of help that you've called out is definitely coming in towards your energy or has already been present, okay? And I love that. And here we have Lemurian seed codes with embracing sensitivity, your uniqueness as well as living with grace. There could be an energy of having to be more graceful in some of your approaches as well. But I really feel like you have a lot of blessings coming in. Here's that retreat confirmation. Recreation, renewal, rebirth by light, supernova. Let me look into something really quick because it's been yelling at me almost. Let's see if I can get to it quick enough. Interesting. Okay. Look, with this child of painting, this is really the energy that's been calling me. You are on a roll, pile number 1, riding a wave of prosperity, which I've been saying. A time to show your hand and reveal your innate powers. Enjoying a position of material advantage, charisma, hedonistic enjoyment, drug experimentation, surfing the internet, total absorption in your activities, trusting your body wisdom and instincts, as well are you open to new experiences. And that's what I'm feeling here. It also says that now is a time to experiment with processes and materials, taking great pleasure in what you learn and create. And it's funny because we have learning experiences here. So, pile number 1, I feel like this is all that I have for you, for what it is that your future self may want for you to know. I really do hope that you enjoy. And of course, please be sure to give the video a like, comment, share, or subscribe if you feel so called to. Also, I love you dearly, as do your guides. They love you unconditionally, as do I. Please do know that you are always protected within this energy. Your ancestors are working with you in this time as well, especially with you traversing through different layers of reality as well as accessing portals. So you definitely got the protection, okay? Embrace your sensitivity as well, because I feel like this is a true gift, okay? And I will see you around. Hey, pile number 2. If you have chosen This Is the Perfect Time, card number 43, or this dragon's blood crystal here, then this will be your reading for what does your future self want you to know right now. Okay, I definitely have some channel messages written to the side over here, and I also wanted to read this book. Interesting, excuse me. Read this card from the book, which I'm going to do for every pile here, just so I can get deeper insight on what your future self may want for you to know in this time. And of course, I'm going to sit with this energy first, just so that we can see what we can get. It's crazy because right now I am looking for oh, I found it. Okay, it's funny because I didn't have to do that before. There could be something that you're looking for, or have a yearning to get some form of knowledge about, pile number 2, and I feel like you're going to achieve that. Most definitely, okay? There could be something that you aspire or like you just really want to have done within your energy. You may have had doubts, or certain things may not have seemed like it was going to go through. It's definitely going to, okay? Keeping the faith is definitely significant, but I really do feel like this is 100% go. Even if certain things don't play out to be just that, I feel like there's another energy here of you getting what you want, okay? Very interesting energy how that just came through like that, but that could be a part of your energy. I also had got the channel message as well, pile number 2. You have a lot, and I mean high vibrational, divine beings working within your energy, okay? And I even really had to like collect myself really to even set the right intentions for what it is your future self really wants you to know, even with these divine beings being present here, okay? You have a lot of protection, 100%, okay? If there was like a recent car accident or an accident, and you were like protected in some type of way or shape from this energy, I really do feel this presence here, okay? Some of you really do also have strong connections with dragons, okay? There's emphasis as well on clouds, okay? Some of you may have been cloud gazing, or certain clouds may have looked a little different. Some of you also are photographers here. Very interesting how these energies are coming through, but I really do feel as well, pile number 2, you are strongly connected with the energy around you, okay? It kind of gives sensitive to the energy around. Like, just because you're sensitive to it as well, it doesn't make you any weaker at all, okay? So something about that is significant. I feel like your sensitivity is truly a power here, and it's quite interesting, okay? Pile number 1 could be significant for some of you. This is the perfect time. Something is really about to happen in a way that may even seem very divine. And I feel like something is either opening up, coming towards you, beginning. But right now is the genuine perfect time. You know what's even crazy? I picked up the wrong book. Oh my God. That is literally confirmation. Jeez, what did I do with this book? And like, I just had it. I found it. Alright. Let's look into this card number 43, because I'm actually quite curious on what the energy may come through with. I'm hearing Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Sandalphon as well. Okay, there's energy here of you being like awakened in a sense. Maybe some of you haven't experienced something as of yet, and that's kind of what I'm hearing from your future self. There's something that your future self knows you haven't experienced, but right now is the perfect time for this energy. And in hindsight, your future self sees this as the perfect time. It's so interesting. Yeah, something is being mirrored within your energy as well. Okay. This card is on page 86, which may be significant. That comes down to 14. That may be significant. Or 5, life path number 5, life path number 7. Energies. So let's see. It says life is as serious. Oh, okay. Life is a series of ups and downs until something pulls you to a point where you know that it is changing and expanding. It is a special moment when things are falling into place and the stars are in complete alignment. Now is that time for you. So that's interesting. The stars are in alignment for you. So something within your astrology could also be aligning with this here as well. Like, you have certain alignments right now that are favoring your energy. It isn't a time for reflection or consideration. Just as I was talking about mirroring, but for being bold and walking forward and accepting your destiny. You have arrived at the right place at the right time to shine. Special moments are rare in any life, so never let one pass you by. Grab it with both hands. So right now, you're about to experience a special moment. Pile number 2. A special moment. Interesting. Let me look into these channel messages because I'm actually quite curious. These are the channel messages for you. One of these decks over here is actually calling me. So I'm going to go ahead and see which one that is here. Found it. Okay, I have the deck. Let me look into these channel messages for you. I actually have 3 times set here. 1:35 p.m. or a.m., 3:24 a.m. or p.m., and then 4:32. And those could also be angel numbers as well. But let's get into this channel messages that I have for you. Some form of Yankee candle or Yankee products, maybe also just any type of candle could be significant. Maybe lighting a candle as well, setting intentions around this candle. Your future self also wants you to know that you are developing a new skill at this time. There could be a sense of labor and toil as you are creating some form of new life or creating life. Some of you may be mural painters, because there's emphasis on mural jobs or just a mural in general. I have here painting and sculpting, something about avenues of joy, which is crazy because I feel like right now is the perfect time for some form of avenue of joy to come into your energy, hence the special moment vibe. Also have here, don't settle, there will be better options. So this is what your future self wants you to know. Have faith in your intuition. There's emphasis on you being a divine medium. This could also be why you have a lot of high vibrational divine beings around your energy right now. You are a work of art, pile number 2. You may be also weighing yourself. Interesting, I was about to say weighing your options. But some of you are not necessarily worried, but you're paying attention to your health here, okay? Maybe this is something that your guides want you to do. I was actually drawn to multivitamins or being sure that your vitamin content is up to par, especially in times of seasons changing. Of course, my readings are timeless, but you know. Also have here, stop beating yourself up. You are one step ahead of the game. Something about creating flower bouquets, being in an orchestra, listening to an orchestra here. I have triumphant victory. You are in the winner's seat. Teenage games you play at night or in the neighborhood. And that actually drew my attention because I couldn't even think of one game. Like, what? So if any of you in pile number 2 know any games, like teenage games that you might have played at night or in the neighborhood, I feel like that may be significant here, okay? Also, it's funny because I have nostalgia that may bring up certain nostalgic moments within your energy. $1 billion ideas is also here. Flamingos, I have that for balance. Giraffe is here for visionary. Peacock for global superstar, as well as being recognized. Okay. Pile number 2. It's kind of giving an energy of becoming, I want to say popular, but like gaining a new foothold within reality. As in, you are definitely receiving a boost, but I feel like you're being prepared for that, okay? Prepared for a level up, prepared for a new lookout on life here. So let's see. I'm gonna go right into the deck that they wanted me to go into. Let's look into what it is that your future self wants you to know based around how right now is the perfect time for you. What is it the perfect time for? Hello? We have family of light, signs, guidance, innate and ancient wisdom. Okay, love that energy. Family of light. So that could also be the presence that I've been feeling that was around your energy that is very divine here. Okay. Your guides are very divine. Even yourself. Like, what is it that your future self wants you to know? We have healing, gentleness of love, realignment, as well as transformation. That's been coming out quite often as of recently. We have share space, telepathy, co-creation, communing, and honoring. It's kind of interesting because we did get divine medium. So having telepathy here is kind of interesting, as well as communing. Some of you are also like bits and pieces of your intuition is actually downloads from these divine beings. I feel like your future self has already gained a close relationship with these energies, which is interesting. I don't know why, maybe I hadn't realized before, but I thought this was always one being, which it could be, but it's actually 2 swans connecting here. So there could be something about love being very healing for you. Interesting. And it's funny because we have 2 individuals here sharing a space. Maybe right now is the perfect time for some of you to come into love, okay? This may realign your energy, bring you back into peace with Dove of Peace here. Card number 10, stay in the heart. All is well, be at peace. And it's funny because music is here. And I feel like I said something about, what did I say? Maybe I didn't. It's quite interesting. Oh, orchestra is here. So music is significant. Dove of Peace. Tree of Life. It's interesting because they form a tree here. Clear energies as well as channel. Okay, confirmation. Because I said something about you being a divine medium. Interesting. Maybe now is the perfect time for you to have a close connection with these divine beings here. Okay, this card is wanting to show itself. Fire and water. Stillness amidst turmoil. And I have labor and toil. Feel emotional integration here. Then we have Syrian emissaries, which is crazy because it reminds me of this card. Like, no, they kind of look the same. Dream for the new earth. Time now for a magical life. This is the perfect time. So now it's genuinely time for a perfect life to come through. And I say perfect, it just says magical. Interesting energy. It says sovereignty. Right to choose. Immunity to hooks. What does your future self want you to know here? I don't know why I was drawing the tarot. Okay, a card just fell from a different deck. Stop it. It's the sun. Hello. This is really good energy. And what's this? Two of Wands. No way the sun just came out from another deck like that to let you know, like, really everything is going to be a-okay in your energy, especially with this all is well. So your future self is really sitting in the space of, like, beautiful energy. Even through the things that you're doing, I feel like there's not much really that you have to necessarily change right now, pile number 2, or indulge into that's different. Excuse me. Like, I feel like now is a big time of you, like, dreaming for this new magical life here. Especially that right now is the time for it. Right now is a perfect time for it to come through. 5 of Pentacles. Something about you gaining support. I'm hearing reaching the end. We have 9 of Swords. Wow. So this could be you or this could be someone else here. And it's funny because we do have healing here. Even with all is well. Right now may really be a very tumultuous time. Emotionally, physically, financially even. Page of Swords. I'm getting this energy of wanting to gain information. Wanting to gain clarity here as well. Almost like find ways to remedy a situation. Let's see what we can get here. What is it that your future self wants you to know? Right now is the perfect time. And then we even have realignment. This is interesting. Maybe there is like an essence here from these divine beings. Like they almost waited until it was the perfect time to almost embody you with some type of energy that is meant for you. Okay, like it's a part of your fate, your destiny here. 4 of Swords. And it's definitely coming through as like a healing vibration, a vibration that almost renews your energy. Even with the 4 of Swords, it reminds me of the bed. And then we have the 9 of Swords with an individual within a bed. So I feel like resting is really significant here. Ace of Cups, giving back to yourself. Maybe that could also be what the perfect time is for as well for some of you. It's the perfect time to rest, integrate, relax, realign. And it's crazy because even with Syrian emissaries, there's more music notes. So there's music notes in almost like 2 different cards. So maybe healing music could be significant, working with certain hertz or frequencies, maybe even 528 to be specific. Because you're really undergoing a transformation here, 100% with death coming through. And it could be like, intense. Yup, look, 10 of Swords. But you see the sun is here. Like, I really do feel like something is really rising within your energy, as in you have divine beings working with you to create a magical life. And I really do feel this, especially with the Four of Wands. Backed right behind it, confirmation. Stability, you know? Achievements, milestones being granted, a good time, parties, getting dressed up with friends, you know? People of like mind. And it's kind of interesting because here it's a lot of solo energy. I feel like there's going to be a sense of aliveness being brought back towards you here. And it's funny because I did say stability, and here we have the Queen of Pentacles as well. So I really do see like a good turnaround for you. Right now is the perfect time for a good turnaround. Oh God, did I just do that? I did. As I say turnaround, I turned some of my cards around. Jeez. Okay. Oh, you know what's cute? As I'm about to turn these around, the 10 of Pentacles and the Sun were right next to each other. Okay. So that's definitely giving these same energies. But more so you aligning with wealth, prosperity, and stability, generational energy. More of your wishes here as well. Like, genuinely, it's a magical life approaching for you. That's the truth. Okay, so after this, I'm going to go ahead and go into maybe even my own oracle, but I kind of feel a different oracle calling. So we're definitely going to see. But I definitely want to fix my deck first because, Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I'm kind of getting as well, your future self hadn't predicted what was going to happen for them in this time that you may be experiencing. So it's almost like it's going to be unexpected to you, but your future self knows about it, which is kind of interesting. What did I just say? Okay, want me to go here first. Abundance and money on the split. Genuinely, so if you were financially struggling here, I really do get this energy that your future self, even when these divine beings that are working within your energy right now, know that right now is the perfect time for something to happen for you. Look, all things are coming together. Look at the time and see what the angels are saying. So you could have angels helping you here as well, archangels. But look at your current time, okay, whenever you may be watching this, all right? Put those exact numbers into the search engine with angel number behind it, and then boom, or at least after it. See what the angels want you to know, okay? It could even help you in your current time. We also have the 7th dimension here that was also with the split energy. Reminds me of the 7th house for some reason. Libra energy. Look, 222. Genuinely, pile number 1 may really be significant for some of you. I'm not going to say all of you, but some of you. And you may have been seeing 222, but that also signifies the energy of being in the right place at the right time here. Okay. So right now is genuinely the perfect time for this amazing energy to come through for you. Okay. You are connected to divine energies. The biggest confirmation, like very high vibrational. Meditate for answers. Journaling is advised. Okay. You may even want to genuinely, because I actually thought about that when I saw this 9 of Swords, some form of like journal, daily journal that you may have that you write in about, maybe like you write your feelings within this energy, something like that. You should always, I'm being drawn to, if you do write your feelings into a book or on a piece of paper, be sure to have some form of crystal that can cleanse that energy, you know, because writing it down genuinely just transfers it to paper, you know, and that's kind of just the vibe that I'm getting. with that. But you are very much so connected to, look, you are connected to divine energies as a divine soul. Okay, energy cannot be hidden, only masked as something different. So maybe there were illusions played in your energy to make you think that you weren't. And it's funny because here we have the Four of Wands with friends. So you may even be getting new friends here, gaining better friends, turning the tides. That's the energy of a 180. Your nervous system here could be significant. You're impacting the world here. We also have look at the sun, as it's come through twice within your reading. Interesting. There could be downloads that are ready for you to receive as you sun gaze or work with the sun's energy genuinely, as we have activating new power and quantum leaping. What are you up to? We have leadership. So you may actually be quantum leaping here. Maybe this is what you're being prepared for as well. Right now is the perfect time for a quantum leap. A mythical creature has a message for you. Meditate. Very interesting. I actually feel the energy of one more oracle for you, pile number 2. Okay. I actually did feel starseed energy here. Not gonna lie. A lot of thoughts though. Definitely a lot of thoughts. A lot of thinking. What is it that your future self wants you to know? You about to be getting to the bag is what I just heard. There's really gonna be like a new energy here. Okay, what do we have? It's going all the way to the ground. What is it that your future self wants you to know, pile number 2? We have child of the cosmos. I feel like there's a sense of you remembering something about yourself here. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Come on, quantum leaping through a portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. You are genuinely going through a portal here. Beautiful energy and baby steps. Look, you're taking your time. There's genuinely a portal in this card as well, in the far back. And she's taking her time. She's taking action, taking baby steps towards this energy, following your intuition before it makes sense. Because that's definitely more so how it is in terms of quantum leaping. Beautiful energy. And then we even have fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, the extremes of life, which I feel like you have experienced here, pile number 2. Okay. And right now is definitely the perfect time for you to quantum leap into a new era, a new energy. I feel like you've already learned how to be human in the world, but not of it. We have surrender to the sweetness, another energy of surrendering. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life here. But really though, oh look, star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. But genuinely, pile number 2. I feel like this is all that I have for what it is that your future self may want for you to know. I really do hope that you enjoy. And if you did, please be sure to give the video a like, comment, share, or subscribe if you feel so called to. I love you dearly, as do your guides. They love you unconditionally, as do I. You're very much so protected. Like, ain't no way you quantum leaping without protection. And I know it's around you because I feel their presence, this divine energy. And your future self also has awakened some form of new power within themselves, okay? And it's interesting because I feel like right now is that time where it begins to like show itself within your energy. So you pay attention to the new things that you may be indulging into, okay? Because I feel like you have new power awakening here. And I will see you around, dear beautiful soul. Hey, pile number 3. If you have chosen you came to serve, or, well, card number 23, or this clear amethyst here. It's not really clear amethyst, but it's so clear. Like, it's so see-through. And this is your pile for what does your future self want you to know at this time. I definitely do have channel messages written down over to the side, and I'm definitely going to get into those energies. I also would like to tap into this card from the book just so we can get a deeper insight as to what your future self may want for you to know, okay? But of course, I'm gonna sit with this energy so that we can see what we can get. And it's kind of crazy because I literally yawned prior to getting into your reading, so something about being tired could be significant because I am feeling a little bit, not necessarily lethargic, but it happened once I got here, okay? I also have felt this energy that you have a strong connection with your higher self, okay? And I was hearing this energy of your purpose, okay? Like, I really feel like your future self has come today to speak with you about your purpose. I'm hearing your destiny energies aligned with almost like, I'm hearing like what you came to Earth to do, okay? And it's so interesting because it feels like there's a mix of dark and light energy, okay? Yin and yang. The balance between polar and opposites is kind of what I'm hearing as well. So, pile number 3, you have an essence about you that's able to balance out qualities of energy, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so you have like capabilities of being a transmuter. I'm hearing lead to gold, so you do have abilities of being able to bring things into higher vibrations as well. You really do come through as being an earth angel, star seed. And now I'm hearing there's more, like there's more to you than just that, or there's more to you than what you may even already know. I'm also hearing that your purpose is bigger. You have a bigger purpose. A lot of insight, a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. Like with all of this energy, I really do get that you have this essence of being able to change the world. Pile number 3. You have a lot of influence, a lot of, I'm hearing character. I'm also hearing dignity now. A great energy, definitely. I feel like with this, you came to serve. You're already serving right now, okay? So you may even already have some form of business or be doing things that are already a part of your purpose. Like, you're on track. Pile number 3. And I am getting an essence of letting you know to keep up the great work, because even your future self is in a better position as well than where you are now. So you are in an increasing energy, okay? You aren't at a stale point or a plateau within your energy. There's elevation happening. Like, you are doing things to better yourself as well. Let's look into that card. I'm going to look into 23. It is on page 54 here. And it says, oh, actually, no. It is on page 55. So 55 could be a significant angel number. And it's crazy, too, because 2 and 3 come to a 5. So 555 could be significant. And that's coming through with a lot of change. Okay, so let's see. In your life, you may have come through dark times and have experienced enough to be able to choose whether to offer your gift to others. In your heart, you know that everything you have overcome has been a part of the journey that has brought you to this very moment. Your spirit guides have watched over you and are telling you that you are now ready to use your gifts and share them with the world. For everything you have come through has taught you grace and wisdom that you must share. Remember, The one who serves others is served by the highest spirit of all. So interesting. It is coming through as like, as you serve, the universe serves you. And you definitely are in connection with a lot of ascended masters as well. Pound number 3 is really what I'm being drawn to here. So I'm definitely being drawn to another deck. It's crazy. Your future self definitely drew me. Interesting. Drawing, or could be significant. My nose is literally itching. Some of you may be very well artist in some type of way. But upon I'm going to go ahead and show you your channeled messages that I have written down. Please bear with me as well. Pawn number 3, I feel like there's a lot of energies present. Okay. So we have receiving offers as the very first thing written down. So you're going to genuinely be receiving a lot of offers. Pawn number 3, maybe even due to the energies that you are about to share with the world. It could even be right now a time for you to serve your purpose. Pawn number 3. You may literally be ready and prepared for that right now. You also have your finding love, sacred feelings, as well as some form of rare opportunity coming towards you, one that you may have already accepted here. I have a helping hand, God's chosen, paper cuts or injuries or accidents could be significant. I have here peace and tranquility. Something about escalators, being guided to the next level. Just as I was saying, there is an essence of that here, where you are increasing, you're going forward, moving up, even in terms of your purpose. Okay, it's very interesting here. Something about you being trained. You could literally be being trained right now by your spirit guides. Okay, to maybe also increase in like your purpose, what you do on earth. You have gained a lot of strength here is also what I have written down. No one can do the things you have set out to do. You are one in a billion. That's crazy because I actually said something about you being some form of artist. I have writers and poets here, love story or stories. I also have cross country, as well as traveling across country. Okay, any of that could be significant. I also have Malibu, Asia, and Ireland. These places could be significant, as well as Virgo energy. Second thoughts. Some of you may have been having second thoughts about certain things. A noble action. What is it that your future self wants you to know? Some form of noble action that you've taken. You are also perceived to have great knowledge and be responsible here, pawn number 3. So even more influence. I don't know why I'm hearing influence. You have a lot of influence, pawn number 3. Maybe this is also why you are well with being chosen to share some form of wisdom as this being a part of your purpose. But let's look into it. I'm quite curious. Who am I speaking with today? You know, it's kind of giving the energy. So let's see. I actually have about 5 decks that we may go into in regards to what it is your future self wants you to know, pawn number 3. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's take a gander. I'm definitely also right now being drawn to crystals, crystal bracelets, crystal jewelry. Do you make crystal jewelry, pawn number 3? That's definitely very artistic like of you. Interesting. That could be a part of your purpose here as well for some of you. Maybe to have some form of shop where you sell certain goods that you've crafted, that you have some form of expertise on. Interesting. I'm definitely seeing you have like a very unique energy, even in terms of what you do. All right, let's see what it is your future self wants you to know. Was it here? I believe it was when I talked about feeling the energy of both the yin and the yang, the opposites. And it's crazy how I was drawn to this black and white deck. We have both a black and white card that has come through. We have a unicorn. Okay, very magical energy. definitely unique, okay? I'm also hearing that you are rare. And I did channel rare opportunity. So pile number 3, your future self could be letting you know about a rare opportunity that is to come towards you. We have the 5 of Swords. Interesting. I'm going to get some more cards before I say what I want to say. Bottom of the deck, Daughter of Cups. I'm also hearing that you're sitting on treasure. Almost like you're sitting on great ideas. Interesting. Your future self already has these ideas that you may have already out and in play. What is it that your future self wants you to know? Okay, we have the 8 of Cups. I'm also being drawn to you being sure that you allow your energy to be in spaces that not necessarily acknowledge you, but can connect with your energy. Almost like putting your energy in like spaces of the liking of who you are. And then we have the world here. Very beautiful energy. There's definitely an essence of the world seeing you. Oh, we have the star. You definitely have something to give to the world. Pile number 3. Like your gifts, your talents, your uniquity. Some of you also either have recently been horseback riding or this is something that you enjoy. Some of you really are fond of horses in general. Or really the energy of being able to be free, being able to be liberated within something. There could also be some form of cycle that's going to complete as well that your future self is coming through with here. Like there's going to be a big ending, like, but also with big endings come big new beginnings, okay? And that's why I feel like that star coming right after is trying to signify here as well. Let's get into it. I actually want to go into a different deck. Let's get the split energy. We have the Hermit. Interesting. You're very protected right now. Or either right now could also be an energy of where you have a lot of wisdom. Exactly. Then we have the Hyena. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Thank you. I kind of like held the sneeze back so it wasn't that crazy. Anyway. I'm hearing you may even experience having a closer relationship with Source, God here. And I do feel that there's emphasis on your voice. Something about the way that you hum, maybe even your singing tunes. I'm also being drawn to lullabies here. Interesting. I'm also being drawn to like children books. What is it that your future self wants you to know right now? Definitely don't focus too much on the people that feel negatively about your energy. I feel like you have a lot of people that look up to you here. Pile number 3. And if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. No, that ain't nothing for real. That's just that's just what I heard. Let me see. What is it that your future self wants you to know? And it's crazy because I was given visuals within my mind's eye of mountains. So I do feel as though that you are definitely in this adventurous type of energy, or more so like you're reaching new heights is what I'm hearing as well. Your future self wants you to know that right now you are reaching new heights. Yeah, we have Banyan blessings with security, the Hermit, which we literally just saw, expansion as well as stability. So you're in an expanding type of vibe here, but also one that allows you to tap more into some stability, some security, more wisdom, of course, too, with this Hermit energy. Maybe even close connections with your ancestors as well. I don't know why I'm hearing an energy of incubation. Okay. Some of you may be pregnant as well. Oh, or in the future you're going to be pregnant. This is interesting. Stop, because I was looking at this sun here, you know, and then it even says drawing down the sun, wildfire, divine masculine, magnificence, as well as witness. Oh, this is an interesting energy. Some of you have come to serve with another. I'm getting confirmation. No way. This card is number 22, and your starter card was 23. So we definitely have more confirmation of increasing energy. We have magical release, calling, intention, as well as stronghold. Definitely more emphasis on that security energy. But calling? That reminds me of how you've come to serve, you answering to your calling. Maybe your future self is already connected with their calling, and maybe like right now is a time where you are about to as well. Like maybe right now is the starting point for that energy. So interesting. Some of you here are also lunar goddesses, but also you are like priestesses of the sun and the moon, okay? Like you may really be able to divine great messages from that energy, okay? And I really do feel like it all comes from your purpose, okay? Like you've been given certain gifts that can make your make the process of you achieving this purpose easier. Very interesting. Let's see. Let's go into this next deck here. We have angelic healing on the split. And it's kind of crazy too, because I remember channeling, oh no, that's even crazier. Pile number 2 could be, you know, I feel like actually a lot of these piles are just connected all in general. We have higher consciousness here, as well as stellar gateway chakra. Oh, there's an energy here of you opening up new chakras. Or like there's energy in certain chakras that wasn't being used that's being used now. We have crown chakra. And it's crazy, a lot of purple is coming through. Your crown chakra is definitely very active right now. You're in a space of receiving a lot of downloads, maybe even from your higher self. These guides that are working with your energy to make sure you are prepared. Interesting. We have Metatron. Very significant archangel here. Ascended master energy. You're definitely awakening here, and it's more purple. We also have intuition. Some of you may be called to follow your intuition. Goodness. We have the third eye here. More purple energy. The solar plexus is showing itself, which is reminding me of the sun type of energy. More creative vibes. We have transformation through connection here. Interesting. There's something you're going to be connecting with that transforms you. And I feel like it's like a version of yourself. It's funny how we're getting messages from your future self, and it could literally be that, okay? Some of you may have also, or are strongly connected to the realms of time, to where you gain strong premonitions of the future. And some of you, there's something about you being or having a purpose that deals with animals in some type of way. It's crazy. I really do feel like there's someone out here, like in the world, meant for you. You may have already connected with this individual, but your purpose aligns with their energy. Excuse me. We have Rama and Sita with Holy Union, which I feel like is a part of your energy. Soulmate connection, romantic opportunity. We did channel rare opportunity, no? Interesting. Maybe you're working your magic to call in this energy. There is a sense of walking away here, though. Interesting. Maybe this is also significant. I feel like your future self wants you to almost transcend some type of fear, because we have transcending fear here. Facing fear leads to fearlessness. Embrace your power. Okay. I don't know why I'm hearing this as well, but fear limits opportunity. Look. Ooh, ooh. And I was literally thinking of this energy when Metatron came through, because we was already talking about the energy of maybe there's another person that is a part of your purpose. We literally have Metatron and Sandalphon. Beautiful energies. We have sacred connection, synchronicity, divine connection, understanding lessons. So there is significance on like romance here. And then we have Melchizedek with divine knowledge, higher learning, commit to your vision through study. There may be something that you have to study on more so that you can get a deeper energy upon it. This could even be your purpose. What calls you, what makes you feel alive. We have healing light. Know that healing is a journey. Let's go into my own oracle. Let's go into my own oracle. And then see what we can get here. These may even be the final messages. Soul awakening. Come on, because I felt this energy as well. I'm going to take it. People are about to witness your come up is also what I'm hearing. Witness you like come into an energy of like where you were, what you are meant to experience. It feels exhilarating, not gonna lie. Like certain things are literally just gonna start falling into place. We have waking up in the middle of the night. This could also be so that you can receive certain bits and pieces of downloads and energies. You may have been waking up during like what is that, witching hour, around like 3 a.m. energies. We have shocking news. You could also be receiving some type of shocking news. Maybe even during a dream, as a download. Interesting, interesting. Future self of pound number 3. What messages would like to come through? It's time to work on your gifts and talents. Interesting. That definitely makes me think of your purpose and what you came here to do. Okay. You definitely have gifts and talents within your energy. Look, ooh, you're being crowned by a known deity, god, or goddess. So you're definitely being acknowledged in some type of way, pound number 3, by deities and gods and goddesses. Maybe this is some form of shocking news as well. If ever a feeling of regret, know all things happen for a reason. You're about to gain a lot, literally. As I say that, spiritual growth is here. Soul awakening, spiritual growth, and then we have a card that fell to the ground. Look at this. Shine like no one is around, but everyone is around. This is giving celebrity energy. You got the star, you have the sun here. Let's get one more. Oh, as I say, one more. We have empathic abilities, Pisces energy. Expect the unexpected. Okay. We also have respect yourself and others, including your guides. Mind, body, and soul. 3 energy, communication. The triskelion, as well as DNA healing. Well, this is good energy. Especially when you have so much going on. Okay, Pisces and Aquarius. Those seasons can be significant. Okay, Pisces season as well as Aquarius season. Your birthday could be around that time. And we also have on the split, receive health improvement. So your future self could actually be in a space of better health. And right now you are receiving that same energy so that your health can improve. Very interesting. Square, phone calls, texts, and emails. You may have been arguing over texts and emails with an individual. Sextile energy. We have move your body. Oh, move your body when times seem difficult as well. Slow down and focus on your breathing. That may be significant. We also have spirit guides are applauding you here, pile number 3, for you being a light worker and an ascended master. Interesting. But I feel like pile number 3, this is all that I have for you. If you enjoy, please be sure to give the video a like, comment, share, or subscribe if you feel so called to. I love you dearly, as do your guides, your ancestors, your higher self, okay? Source loves you unconditionally, as do I. And know that you're definitely protected, like genuinely, even during these times of spiritual growth, soul awakening, okay? And don't allow certain fears to stop you from wanting to go towards your purpose. It's kind of what I'm getting as well. Also, just be open to receiving maybe some form of romantic opportunity if you're willing. Some form of divine connection, because this could truly even just be like a friend or someone that's truly close. Some form of like soul companion, soul family type energy that comes through. Okay. But I really do see an awakening within your energy. One that also connects you with more stability, some money, being recognized, being seen by the world as well. You could also be having something of yours that you do as artistry be seen by a broader audience, okay? And that also may call in different energies to you, give you different insight and ideas to work with. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce out. I will see you around. Hey, pile number 4. If you have chosen your life plan is unfolding as it should, card number 14, or this star Garnet here, then this will be your reading for what does your future self want you to know in this moment. I definitely have some channeled messages written down to the side that we're definitely going to be delving into. As well, I'm going to be reading this card from the book just so that I can get a deeper insight of energy for what your future self may want for you to know. And before I get into that, I'm definitely going to look into this energy first, just so that I can see what we got to work with. The card itself, as you know, says your life plan is unfolding as it should. Energies are feeling aligned here. Also, there's an essence of you being like gifted by the sun, okay? Because this star Garnet was literally bathed in the sun for like the entire time it's been here. Also, there could be emphasis on family, kinship, brothership, sisterhood, brotherhood, something of the sort. But I really do feel like there's a close connection that could be significant to you. And these lights that surround this individual, they seem like guardians is what I'm hearing. So there's something about your energy being guarded at this time as your life plan is unfolding, as it should. This is what your future self wants you to know. It's like you're being assisted at this time. Being given gifts is what I'm hearing. Rewards as well. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Let me go ahead and look and see what it says in the book. And then we're going to go ahead and push forward. Something about Pleiades energy, Pleiadian, Arcturian energy could be significant. This card is on page 46, which comes to a 1 amplified by a 0. So that could be significant. A lot of new beginnings here. There is no such thing as coincidence, pile number 4. And when you know this, you are ready to look more closely at your life plan. Your spirit guides have already opened the way for you and will give you confirmation that you are truly on the right path. I feel like I said that. Synchronicities are their way of attracting your attention and giving you confirmation that you are close to a great understanding. Very soon, you will know your true purpose. It's so interesting. It is so interesting because I feel as though a little bit of all these piles that I've done today have had some form of correlation with one another, okay? Just in like the slightest bit, but maybe like strong confirmations for others, okay? But that's interesting though. So pay attention to the synchronicities that you happen to see on your journey, because they're here to attract your attention and give you confirmation that you're closer to a great understanding. Like, you're literally in a space of awareness is what I'm hearing as well. Let's get right into these channel messages. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I felt this is pretty interesting because I don't know why. It felt like your guys almost wanted you to like have some type of focus on a certain thing here. But I have 333, which is an angel number you may have been seeing, which is kind of ironic because I saw that today. We have 4339 as well as 678. Okay, so seeing things differently right now could be something that you're experiencing, gaining a whole new outlook on something. A change in music taste could be significant. The rainbow after the rain, okay? Or there's something about you experiencing something good after a certain storm, or having a sense of relief, calm, and peace. I also have here crystal clear vision. Your future self wants you to shine, okay? Because I literally have it here in quotations saying shine, be brilliant, okay? Maybe there's an essence here of you having to focus, have more determination, keep your eyes on the prize, with bullseye being here. Some of you may have been playing darts or archery, and there's something here about you knowing your destination, maybe even knowing your purpose, feeling your calling or your destiny, not being afraid of the unknown, loving yourself more, loving others more as well. It's like unconditional love as an energy. You may have launched a brand or new business deal recently, or this is something that your future self is saying that you are going to do here. There's something here about getting on top of your vitamins, or more so just something about you may be paying closer attention to your health at this time. Also have here stay on track this season. So this is something your future self wants you to know. They want you to, I mean your future selves. Okay, there's multiple versions of you. Stay on track this season. Maybe this season of your life is very significant, okay, very prominent in your life. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. The stars are calling you, pile number 4. I also have here Isis, Lakshmi, as well as Hecate, Ra, Kansu, and Odolamare. These deities may be significant. You may be working with them. They may be present within today's reading. It's quite interesting because how many names did I name off? 6. How many lights? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's 8 lights here. Interesting. So there could be significance on the number 8. You calling in something 8 times. Interesting. Let's get into it. So you are on the right track, in the right space, at the right time. 222 could be a significant angel number. What is it that your future self wants you to know right now? There could be emphasis on you like having like great ideas right now. Like your brain is being utilized quite a lot. You may even be someone that is very independent. Your future self may even see you as someone that's not really too much depending on other individuals. Okay? Which kind of is a good thing, you know? But let's see, what is it that your future self wants you to know at this time? I am feeling this energy. Look, you have some type of surprise coming in. It's kind of interesting. Do you like surprises? Pile number 4. It's kind of interesting. An unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. And I just said stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So at least now you know, right? The energy of a surprise to be coming forward. I mean, if it's a surprise, you can expect it, but I feel like you're still, it's gonna catch you off guard still a little bit. And it could be based around your home. Like someone may surprise you with decorating your home, surprise you with keys to a home. There's gonna be genuinely a change in your environment here in some type of way. Interesting. You may even literally, your future self is saying that I have a home. Okay. And you may not have been expecting that. We do have exhausted energy. You may right now feel financially drained, lacking viable options, needing time to recharge and regroup. But it's interesting because I feel like your future self knows how you feel right now, okay? Whether this is how you're feeling, exhausted or not. There's something about how your future self knows how you feel right now. almost your future self knows what you like too, knows what you dislike as well. I want to get one more for what it is your future self may want you to know. Thank you. We have alchemy. I'm hearing the pot is brewing, so there's definitely something like being made or crafted just for you. Using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets here transform the situation. So something is definitely changing or being transformed, altered. Start all over again here. Maybe right now isn't the time for good job opportunities as well. Maybe your future self knows that. On the split, we have don't sacrifice family for career. It's time to think about family life and children. Home base did come through, so that could be where your thinking is as of currently. Let us see. Let us delve deeper. Power and intention. It literally just called me once I split the deck. Power and intention. What is it that your future self wants you to know? We definitely did get determination as a channeled message. What is it that your future self wants you to know? Harmony and resolution. So if there is an energy where you may not feel in a harmonious state as an energy, this is definitely something that is going to be with you, is what your future self wants you to know. Guardian angel. As I was saying, there's something about you having guardians within your energy. You could have multiple guardian angels, actually. Okay. Maybe that's also something your future self wants you to know. Like, you have a multitude of guardians in spirit. Vulnerability and freedom here. Maybe this allows you to be more of yourself. I'm gonna get one more. Some of you have locks or there's a certain type of hairstyle that you have that's very unique. Intuition and downloads here. Following your intuition, listening to the downloads that you may receive is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing you've been someone that's been following your intuition and gaining downloads, like you're open to this energy. And we have composure, exactly. You have great composure. You have like, you can keep yourself calm amidst turmoil is what I'm getting here. You know how to keep your composure. Maybe even amidst big changes here. Look, we have trust the universe. This is your energy. You are someone that can trust the universe, and this looks so beautiful. This reminds me of your energy here as well. Something that genuinely needs to be protected, or like you have a lot of energy. Pile number 4. I almost want to say 3. That's what's crazy about it. Sacred plan is also here. I feel like you're on your sacred plan. Actively moving according to your sacred plan. Very interesting. You have genuinely a lot of magic here. I feel like when you do decide to meditate or work your magic, things happen in very profound ways. Trust. Okay. Why did I say trust? I'm gonna say it. Trust for this you were born. Foster your intention for incarnating in this dimension. So you're definitely here for a reason. And your life plan is unfolding just as it should. So you're actively doing things according to your sacred plan. Ally in disguise. Discover the heart to find blessing. Interesting. So for those of you that may even feel exhausted, financially drained, there's some form of blessing that may be hard to find in your current situation. And your future self knows about this here. We have breadcrumbs of bliss. Heed your pleasure principle. Definitely. It's almost like putting yourself in places that you know that you'd enjoy, or that you think you would. And this energy kind of definitely coincides with this energy here. You really are magical, pile number 4. Like you can change things with the wave of a hand, the way that you connect with this ethereal amount of energy. I'm hearing cosmic dust. We have divine discernment, lovely energy. Step back to find clarity. Some of you are being called to step back from a situation or some type of endeavor so that you can find clarity. Okay. And I'm also hearing don't push yourself too hard or take your time. What's the rush? I know it's a song. I don't even know what it's from or like whatever, but that's literally what I heard. Take your time. What's the rush? So there's no rush here within some type of something that you're interested in. The return. Own your mastery here. Okay, the guys are saying one more. What does your future self want you to know? Thank you. Stop and take in the view. That's literally the same energy of stepping back to find clarity. Take stock of the treasures you've earned. Interesting. I'm hearing you've reached some form of peak in an energy here. Look, time for a quantum leap. Prepare for a makeover. This could be the surprise. Your energy definitely gives off, I can quantum leap whenever I want, or I have the capability, the magic, the gifts, the talents to tap into such a unique energy. Interesting. You're in great company. Pull back to propel forward. Like, and again, if you are in a space of feeling less than, not having that you need, you know, this may just be a moment in time to pull you back so that you can propel even further than you've ever been before, you know. And again, it's coming through as your life plan is unfolding just as it should. And I was really drawn to this card here. So let's see if I can get something quickly from here. It says, whatever we are waiting for, it will surely come to us, but only when we are ready to receive it with an open and grateful heart. You might notice you get stuck in strive or drive mode and forget to pause from time to time. Look around and take inventory of the blessings and treasures you've learned and earned along the way. Regular stops to take in the view are a must for sustaining steady progress over the long haul. You have accomplished a great deal, but the real test is whether you can accept the blessings that are a result of your hard work. Can you stop and be filled with appreciation for all you've accomplished thus far? It is now time to be showered with blessings, whether you are deep in the valley, this is what I'm talking about, or on the mountain peak. Yes. That's what I was getting for both energies present within pile number 4, whether you're living the lavish life right now or experiencing the very depths. There's an energy here of you being showered with blessings, okay? Revel in the rewards of your journey thus far. Quell your worries about the false notion that a reverie will make you weak, complacent, or an egomaniac. In fact, take heart knowing that delighting in love and appreciation will give you the strength to journey further, thus multiplying the gifts you can share with others. And that's more emphasis on that pull back to propel forward here, okay? Like you're in the process of about to multiply the gifts that you can share with others, which is always a good energy. If any of you have been having certain dreams about mountains or hills or things of the like, this represents attitudes toward achievement or challenges. You are learning to face and embrace your challenges so you can stand on the mountaintop and appreciate the new vista before you. If you dream of being at the peak, revel in feeling victorious, powerful, successful, and that you have what it takes to overcome life's ups and downs. So you genuinely have what it takes. And I know there's some of you here that can vouch for being on the other end of going through such hard times, while there are some that are within those hard times at this time. So it's always a good energy to know that even still, this is a reward card. You're in a space of rewards. Let's get into it. We have at least 3 more decks to go into. Definitely had to make sure that we were still recording. Yeah, we're gonna go here because this is what caught me attention. I did see the strength card, so you do have a lot of strength within your energy. And it's crazy because in another pile I spoke about quantum leaping. So it's just so beautiful. Confirmation here. So if there is another pile that drew your attention, tap in. If you haven't already listened to it, you know, we have the Nine of Pentacles, self-mastery, and I'm hearing self-indulgence as well. But this is an energy of knowing that what you spend comes back to you, or an energy of you coming into a space of having what you need is what I'm hearing. We have the Tower as well. Interesting, shocking energy, surprise. Maybe there's going to be an essence of you tapping into an energy of really being what you see yourself to be. Like that vision of your best self is coming to fruition here. Pile number 4. Ooh, what do we have? What does your future self want you to know? We have 8 of Swords. I felt this a little bit. Okay, some of you may even be in a space of like, not necessarily limiting beliefs, but like certain things that your mind is known to think and believe has somehow maybe kept you in a space of not necessarily isolation, but feeling trapped in your current situation, your current space. We have the Magician. That's exactly what I'm talking about. But there's a sense of you knowing you have the power to get out of this energy, you know, because you definitely do. It's simple. And there's something about you keeping your composure. The Sun right up under it. And I'm hearing like bright and happy moments, or like you being able to push past hard times with the sun shining on your face here. And then we have the World, so it makes me think of these times coming to an end, whatever hard times you may even be experiencing here. A strong chapter coming to an end. And I love how these major arcana were the ones that come through, and I can see you also coming into a space of being more bold. Or your future self even wants you to like almost stay within this energy of strength, composure, being compassionate with one's own energy, having the strength here, the courage as well. Interesting. Queen of Swords, even Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up. Let me go into this other deck here, see what else your future self may want for you to know. I'm actually going to do this as well. Just cause I feel called to. Oh, let's see. Library, interesting. So something about a library could be significant, like going to a library, being in a library. I am seeing 7, 8, and 9 here. So that could be a significant angel number. Really inclining that you are improving within your energy currently. Maybe even through reading. There is an essence here of you researching, gaining more information or knowledge about a certain subject. Maybe even you're learning more about yourself here, because it is with the 9 of Pentacles. And with this quantum leaping, I feel like you're going to be stepping into an era where it's all about you, in a sense here, you know? Excuse me. We also do have optical illusion. Something is not what it seems. Some form of mirage or hallucination is being played here. And I did kind of get that with that 8 of Swords. On the split, we have coin toss. Taking a chance here, 50-50. Some of you may be wanting to make a decision and can't make a decision. Maybe just flipping a coin is the best way. Okay. With a simple yes or no, heads or tails. Thank you. What is it that your future self would like for you to know? We have youth. Mutable energy, breaking free, rebellious, insecure, idealistic, on the verge, strong-willed, definitely, independent, impressionable. Some of you may be going through certain hormonal changes as well around these times, maybe even in the near future. It's crazy how youth came through. Okay, reminding me of children. Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, as well as Virgo energy may be significant. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. Let me go into... Okay, so I just moved the deck and these two popped up over the top. And it's literally balloons, fun, freedom, high vibe, ascension energy. You connecting more with your aspirations here, letting something go, connecting more with independent energy, which I believe we channeled, yeah, in the very beginning. And then we have success, so it is good energy. And I love how a lot of youth is coming through because the sun card, we have youth here, and then this little girl with balloons. So your inner child could also be significant. Also have here you being very well prepared. Okay. You may be helping someone soon, or someone may be helping you with their abilities or what it is that they have. There could be a certain application that you want to apply for here. Let's see. What does your future self want you to know? There's definitely high vibes in your future, most definitely. And it's almost like you have what it takes to get certain things done. Maybe even also take care of a kid is also what I'm being drawn to. Okay, that's a lot of cards, but it says not all things happen in the ways we want. Just surrender, you'll be fine. Let's look at what fell to the ground. It's a cute little wad. Cute little wad of energy. What do we have? Energy cannot be hidden, only masked is something different. That's literally reminding me of that illusion energy. We have a breakthrough moment. So you're going to be having a breakthrough moment very soon. What's this? 432 hertz can also be a significant vibration for you to work with. We have Archangel Michael, as well as something next month. Okay. So your future self could be letting you know about a certain event to happen next month, like maybe a breakthrough moment, a time for you to relax. Maybe a surprise could come through for you within the next month. We have angel numbers, as well as Aquarius energy. There's something about you experiencing some form of celebration here. Scorpio energy here. We have upgrades in your mind. Okay, so you may be thinking different in the near future. Your future self is saying like you're going to be receiving upgrades. Okay. Confirmation. We have dragon ancestry. Interesting. And then starseed integration. I'm definitely feeling this energy because I say you're very powerful and you have a lot of guardians. And we have human evolution as well as sirens. Interesting. So pile number 4. I believe this is all that I have for you. I really do hope that you enjoy. Please be sure to give the video a like, comment, share, or subscribe if you feel so called to. I love you dearly, as do your guides, your ancestors, and your spirit team. They love you unconditionally, as do I. You are definitely protected during this time. All right, pay attention to the signs that are around because they're definitely being given to you here. Okay. And there's essence of you really starting to connect more with some form of high vibe here. Okay. Surprises coming in, celebrations, you connecting more with like an evolution vibration here. And you just being able to smile is really what I'm getting as well. Okay. Like every day. But yeah, I will definitely see you around.